Welcome on into another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. This episode will be about Donald Trump. We all know 2024, election is near, election is here, and this is when the manipulation begins. Smash that like button, tell a friend to tell a friend, leave your thoughts down below. I really want to know what you think, and subscribe to the channel. Once again, this is another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show. This is another episode. Election is near, election is here. Watch this.
Joe Biden has launched an illegal foreign invasion of our country, allowing a record number of illegal aliens to storm across our borders. From all over the world they came. Under Biden's current policies, even though these millions of illegal border crossers have entered the country unlawfully, all of their future children will become automatic U.S. citizens. Can you imagine? They'll be eligible for welfare, taxpayer-funded health care, the right to vote, chain migration, and countless other government benefits, many of which will also profit the illegal alien parents. This policy is a reward for breaking the laws of the United States and is obviously a magnet helping draw the flood of illegals across our borders. They come by the millions and millions and millions. They come from mental institutions. They come from jails, prisoners. Some of the toughest, meanest people you'll ever see. The United States is among the only countries in the world that says that even if neither parent is a citizen nor even lawfully in the country, their future children are automatic citizens the moment the parents trespass onto our soil. As has been laid out by many scholars, this current policy is based on a historical myth and a willful misinterpretation of the law by the open borders advocates. There aren't that many of them around. It's amazing. Who wants this? Who wants to have prisoners coming into our country? Who wants to have people who are very sick coming into our country? People from mental institutions coming into our country? And come they will. They're coming by the thousands, by the tens of thousands. As part of my plan to secure the border on day one of my new term in office, I will sign an executive order making clear to federal agencies that under the correct interpretation of the law, going forward, the future children of illegal aliens will not receive automatic U.S. citizenship. It's things like this that bring millions of people to our country, and they enter our country illegally. My policy will choke off a major incentive for continued illegal immigration, deter more migrants from coming, and encourage many of the aliens Joe Biden has unlawfully let into our country to go back to their home countries. They must go back. Nobody could afford this. Nobody could do this. And even morally, it's so wrong. My order will also end their unfair practice known as birth tourism, where hundreds of thousands of people from all over the planet squat in hotels for their last few weeks of pregnancy to illegitimately and illegally obtain U.S. citizenship for the child, often to later exploit chain migration to jump the line and get green cards for themselves and their family members. It's a practice that's so horrible and so egregious, but we let it go forward. At least one parent will have to be a citizen or a legal resident in order to qualify.
Now, this is by Ford, right? I'm going to leave a link down below. I give credit when credit's due. But leave your thoughts down below. What do you think about this one? Now, if you're a migrant or if you're an immigrant and you're here illegally, let me know your thoughts. Do you think that neutralization, the fact that you're having kids on the soil? Now, the law states if you have kids on the soil that naturally by law, you're neutralized, therefore you can get your green card and you can work. That's changing, or that soon will change under the Trump administration. Now, under the Biden administration, I see the importance of why Trump said you need a wall. Because it's driving everything up, right? And guess who's paying for it? The middle class, the people that built America, the poor class. You're paying for it on the opposite side of the screen. You're paying for it. But why are you paying for something that you're not benefiting off? That part. Modern day slavery, as I would say. But let's continue. I mean, you don't need whips and chains anymore. All you need is something called money. You're enslaved to the money. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it, right? Leave your thoughts down below. Today is currently the last 19th day in December, so the last 19th of the fiscal year, right? So this is where portals open and everything open, and this is where they cast things. This is on a whole nother deep diving situation, but we're not going to talk about that. We're talking about the election and the presidency, and we know this is where the tricks out the bag, and this is where everything starts to become so funny, because you're going to see now Joe Biden's son is under investigation. Certain states, since Trump talked about the Amendment 14, they're saying that he's totally off the ballot. We all know that the migrants is going to vote for the people who allow them to come in, which is who? Biden. But my question would then be, right? Biden, right? Sleepy Joe. Why are we allowing someone that's 90 years old? God damn, he's almost on his deathbed, right? Not wishing death upon him, but I'm just looking at numbers. He's almost on his deathbed and he run your nation. He's asleep running your nation. This goes to show you the state of what America is actually in. It's actually in this fallen state, but that's a whole nother category. Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. This is another healthy discussion, right? But election is when all the cats come out the bag, all the trickery, all the sorcery, all these other things that you will begin to think, damn, they would do anything to win this political game. And you begin to ask yourself, right, how and why are these people winning this game like this? They're making these laws to govern you, and these same laws, they don't even abide by. They do not follow their laws. This is why. Laws are meant to rule people, not meant to govern the people that creates the law. So once you understand what laws is, you should want to create your own. Can we talk about it? Let's just put a little bit of optimism in it, because I'm very optimistic, right? I turn a negative into a positive. I turn a problem into a solution. I am a problem solver. But that goes to show you what's going on in this world, high manipulation, right? So who do you think is going to win this presidency? And my question would then be, what tricks do you think is going to come out their hats on this one? What tricks do you think is going to come out? Are they going to bring martial law out? Are they going to bring another variant out? Which they're already talking about it in China. Shh, don't tell nobody, but you heard it from Healthy Discussion first. They're already talking about that in China. And this one attacked the kids directly. I said, whoa, my fathers. So they got it specific down to a genotype, right? That attack the kids? I said, what's next? Walking zombie land? Can we talk about it? I just want to talk about it. Don't forget to leave your thoughts down below. I really want to know what you think about this one. Election is here. It's the end of 2023. Make sure that you started your New Year resolution way before the New Year started, because statistics says that a couple of months later, most people don't even follow through with their New Year resolution, right? So start. Mine was, I quit alcohol, and I quit for over a month. And I normally socially drink or drink on the weekends, but now I actually just cut it. And I'm here to tell you, as far as energy, as far as skin tone, as far as cognitive thinking, beneficial. I should have been started this, but there's levels to it. Just no rush, no rush. I'm facing myself in the mirror and going up. On that note, peace, blessings, and love. Another episode of the Healthy Discussion Show.